Welcome back to Out of the Rough. I'm Fred Arnold. I'm joined by Brad Lanfranco. Brad is the advertising director for The Signal. But Brad's also very involved in the community. Brad is a Rotarian. I better mention that so you don't get yourself in trouble with the Rotarians.
So don't get a fine?
Yes, the Elks Lodge, very involved with the Elks Lodge. And one thing that I love is the fact that you're involved with the Chamber of Commerce as an ambassador. So you help promote the Chamber, which is good stuff. But I guess one thing that I admire you for most is that Brad is a Marine. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, Brad, tell me a little bit about The Signal and some of the advertising opportunities you provide at The Signal to help people grow their businesses.
You know, we have basically transformed into a multimedia platform. So not only do we have the Signal newspaper, which is the #1 subscriber-based media publication in the Santa Cruz Valley, we also have the Signal Online, which according to Google Analytics is the #1 most viewed website in this town. That's huge for us. I mean, it's huge for any business. So for marketing opportunities for small business to big business, for your biggest bang for the buck, you know, if you're in the Signal newspaper, you're in the Signal Online. We also produce the Valley's only business dedicated product, the Santa Cruz Valley Business Journal, which comes out monthly. If you're a business and you're in, you know, those 3 products, you're definitely hitting on all cylinders and definitely hitting not only the business community but also the residents that live in the community that are going to need and use your services.
And that's through the print delivery. I used to be a delivery boy when I was a young man for the Signal. Some people don't know that. That was fun. It's good stuff, and it still has the print, the newspaper.
Yeah,
every day.
so we do that. We have that. We've also got a health and wellness product. We also do video production now. We're doing videos online. So we've got a new recruitment program that we're doing called Top Jobs. We've got it online. We've got big names in the community already that are on there. They're really liking the results. They're getting people calling them up right away. You know, a lot of people have already hired from that, and we just started it just recently. So
good stuff.
Yeah,
well,
a lot of big things going on.
Let's get to the business building side. Why is advertising and marketing so important to a business that's trying to grow?
You know, I'm amazed sometimes. The Signal handles the majority of the DBA processing for the Santa Cruz Valley. So if you need to get your DBA processed, you walk right into the Signal. You don't have to go down to Advertise. You can get it done. So sometimes one of these clients, I'll talk to them at the front counter, and I'll ask them, what's your marketing plan? And they get that kind of deer in the headlights kind of look, like they don't know what I'm talking about. You know, there's this analogy in the advertising industry that you can either advertise with us now, starting your business, or you can not advertise with us now and do your advertising in 6 months or a year doing your going out of business with us. And the reason is if you don't put together a marketing plan to build your customer base, you know, word of mouth is great. If you take good care of somebody, word of mouth is great. Those customers are going to come back and see you. But you still have attrition from people moving out of the area. You have to get the new people that are moving into the area. There's businesses in this town, you know, that have been here for a long time, but there's such a cycle in the Santa Cruz Valley, people coming in, people going out. Mm-hmm. So they've got a lot of new potential customers that they could go after. And if they don't have a marketing plan in place, they're not going to be in front of those people. You know, whether it's the newspaper every day, whether it's online, whether it's direct mail, whether it's email blast, whether it's multimedia, whether it's video, whether it's podcast, and we do it all. We do everything. We have all those things to offer. But if you're not doing something, you're not going to have your name in front of that buyer when they're ready to make that buying decision. And, you know, the marketing part of it, everybody's different. So a contractor might have a branding type of campaign, whereas a 99-cent store, you know, they're going to be doing the 10% off, the 20% off, or the oil change guy is going to do like a discount price, but the clothing store might do a frequent buy, or the restaurant, or, you know, everybody has a different campaign, and our job is to assist our clients in building a campaign for them that is going to be the most effective and help them have the best opportunity that they can to garner new business, garner new revenue, help them grow their business, and help them maintain a steady increase in their revenue and their customer growth instead of suffering from constant attrition without having a marketing campaign.
And grow market share, which is important.
Yep.
Real quickly, what is the #1 the #1 most important aspect of a successful marketing campaign?
You've got to be consistent. It doesn't, I get a kick out of people that are like, listen, we really need to do some marketing. We've got to have some success with our business. We've got to grow our customer base. Can we run this ad with you? We want to run a full page even, but we want to run it just one time and see how it works. That's like taking $5 to Vegas and expecting to come home with $1 million. I mean, really, it's the same scenario. It's the same analogy. Mm-hmm. You're going to advertise one time. It doesn't work that way. I'm sure you know as a consumer, sometimes you don't even recognize a product. And there's all kinds of studies and statistics that have been done, not only by advertising agencies, but by colleges that study the behaviors of people that have said that, look, people have to see these things anywhere from 10 times to 20 times before they even realize that, okay, they've seen it. Now it registers with them. So the consistency is definitely the #1. The frequency, consistency really, really ties hand in hand.
Yeah, staying out there all the time. I remember when
you've got to be in front of people.
When I was youthful in the business, that was something that I did for a long time. Real quickly, as we close up, Ask the Expert, love it. I've been doing it for a couple of years.
Yes.
Where people ask questions.
So you understand how important that is. It's consistent.
Yeah. So start one thing at a time, one step at a time. Well, thank you for coming on the show. I'm so happy to have you.
Thanks for having me.
I'm so proud to be your friend. And the one thing is Brad's a Marine, and Brad's been there. He served our country. He served us well. And thank you very much.
Thanks, Fred.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank
Ladies
you.
and gentlemen, Brad Lanfranco, Advertising Director of the Signal and Marine Protector of our country. So
Thanks,
we're going to jump to a quick break, and we'll be right back.